Alright, fellas, I have some horrible news to have to tell you guys all. It comes in great shame that I must admit I did not read the Brave cards very well. So, I mistakenly said that Rite of Aramesir may activate a field spell from deck, but it does very specifically say Fateful Adventure. But fear not, I wasn't entirely wrong, I was just very wrong. The reason being is that Water Enchantress actually has an effect, guys. I know this part might be hard to believe, but she does not just search for the Rite of Aramesir. That being said, it's still kind of difficult to get this to work out, but it's not impossible. It just requires that you see both Rite and Enchantress, or some way to special the Enchantress. So it's not perfect, but if you wanted to get the field spell, you can do it by activating Rite. Rite can then summon the token, and we can go ahead and activate the Fateful Adventure, guys. See, I'm doing it right this time. And then you can special the Enchantress because you control an adventure token. Go and grab your Draco back, and then from here, we will then activate the effect of the Enchantress. That lets you activate either of the two field spells that come with the Brave archetype for free. Well, not for free, but oh yeah, no, it is for free, just by having Enchantress using your effect. Like, there's no cost or anything, you just activate one of the shitty field spells that doesn't really do anything, but they exist. And then from here, you can use some level 3 tuner, whether you normal it or special it or whatnot. Then you make Ancient Fairy Dragon. That's not Ancient Fairy Dragon. That's Ancient Fairy Dragon. Then you can make Ancient Fairy Dragon and do all the Ancient Fairy Dragon shenanigans. Change the field spell to whatever you need, and then do whatever you want from here. But you have to lead, or you have to have the Enchantress on board to get the field spell. This actually makes it a lot more difficult than it initially was. You can always use Leviair to get this back if you get that far. Of course, you can Ancient Fairy Dragon special summon it out if you happen to get it in hand one way or another throughout the combo. Maybe you draw into it or searched it, and then you could like special it and then activate, then get a new field spell. But you can't just go straight to it, so currently the best way to do it is back to how it was, the first little combo. So it starts with Rite effect, summon a token, activate Fateful, have any other summon, pretend I just normal summon Xiamen, grab the Draco back, Rite search, grab Griffin, discard attach, just in case you keep the token, right? Special the Griffin, and then from here, if you still have the Revolution, I may or may not have them at the moment, pretend you've got Revolution. So you can turn these two into a 7, turn that into Ancient Fairy, I guess. Doesn't really matter what it is in this point. Summon Ancient Fairy. Ancient Fairy special, I don't know, like Ash Blossom or something. You can turn these two into Baron, and then this plus the Revolution that gets reborn into the Crystal Wing, and continue on with your day. But the second combo I gave out yesterday, or 2 days ago at this point, doesn't really work. This, I did not read the cards properly, and, sometimes I'll commit a Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just how it is. Okay, so this is a combo I really should show you guys 2 days ago, but today you get it as a treat since I fucked up the other time. So, the way it works is you have an Assault Engrave, and then for this specific line, to start, it'll be the Excel Stardust Synchro effect, or Synchro Stardust Dragon effect, tributing to summon a Stardust, quick synchroing into a 10, and while this could be any 10, we want specifically Dissipator. And that because on resolution what will happen is we use the Assault effect banishing itself, since the Excel tributed itself to summon the Stardust, and then we can Dissipator back the Assault, and then we can turn these two into any 10 we want. Generically speaking, you're going to always go Baron, because you don't have a light here, though if you wanted to, you could also make Chaos Angel, obviously. And so that's the first little interaction, and what's really cute about that is what that means is on the next turn, when you or your opponent's doing some funny stuff, let's say you have a Branded Beast activated because you've used Lubellion or something, I don't know, we have it activated, they normal summon Alistair, right? We don't have any way to ogre it, there's nothing in their graveyard per se, so we're going to Beast Tribute to pop or let's say it's Meltdown, right? We're going to Tribute, pop the Meltdown, they don't get their search. And then on resolution, we banish the Assault to summon back the Dissipator because it was tributed off of Beast. And now we have an Ogre live, which is really cute. And if you've got Regained, you can even put it back. But honestly, you probably don't want to in this circumstance. But that's the second little neat interaction, is that like with Excel and Assault, you pretty much always get to Dissipator and Baron, and then it's just free recursion off of Beast for you without needing the regained, and it just keeps churning and churning and churning. So it's a pretty good combo. But yeah, again, sorry about my mistake of not being able to read cards. It's simply a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player's disease. Either way, I hope this clarified the mistake I made and can maybe be mildly helpful in deck building. I don't know. I kind of give up on being particularly helpful at this particular moment. Either way, guys, thank you for correcting me in the comments of the last video. Really appreciate that. And have a good day.